our Portugal vlog. We are so excited to have you here.
In this vlog, we share with you day 1 and day 2 of our trip to Lisbon and up to a city called Sintra that has some of the most beautiful castles in the world.
It is amazing. It literally looks like Disney castles, but in real life, and we go and see other ones too. But before we get into all of that, we have to tell you guys about the disaster that happened before we got on the flight to Portugal.
So if you don't know this, we fly standby. And what standby means is that we basically pay for the taxes and fares. We're paying for gas money to get to our destination, which means we have to find the best path with the most empty seats every leg of the way to Portugal. And so we found that, and the night before they started filling up quickly, and we were really nervous. We had to pivot and change our plan multiple different times in order to get to Portugal.
They don't allow you to have first priority like somebody who's paying a full price ticket, and so you are the last in line to get on the plane, and if there is no open seats, or if there's not 2 open seats, then you're not going. And so we've had that happen several times, and we've tried to go to Portugal specifically a couple different times, but we made it. So
one pro of flying standby is that if there is a first class seat available or a bed where you can lay down on the plane, then we would get that seat for the exact same price.
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing, but very rare.
Nowadays, it's way worse than it has ever been before. Most of the flights are sold out or oversold, so it's been a nightmare. We made it though, so that's a good thing. And now we get to be able to share all these beautiful things with you guys. So without further ado,
we hope you enjoy our vlog. Ready?
Here we go. This was 22 hours of traveling. It actually ended up being pretty seamless, I would say, because we made it on every flight and we even got a row to ourselves.
Britt slept a lot on the flights, and of course I ended up being her pillow. Portugal was a 7-hour time difference for us, and we were landing at 8 a.m., so we definitely had to sleep.
We just got to Europe. I'm so happy.
Your first time in Europe.
My first time.
That's a lot of people. How long do you think?
I have no idea. Maybe honestly, I don't know, 45 minutes?
One eternity later.
We just barely got past customs. We were in that line for probably 3 hours.
That was legitimately 3 hours. That was the longest I've ever waited.
And now we have to go through security, I think. So
Yeah.
hopefully that's not going to take forever. So what happened was when we were doing customs, we were in this line that was so massive. I've never seen a line that long. So they were just open the floodgates. So they just started letting everyone through. I'm I feel like we didn't even need to get a COVID test. Yeah, what the heck? So we waited in that line for nothing, essentially. But oh well, glad we're out.
You want my help? Wow, boss babe. It's a workout.
Did you say boss babe?
Yeah, I did. Wow. Impressive.
So we actually heard that if you go to the car rental location that's outside of the airport, you can get a good deal, and we went on a crazy adventure. Sure enough, we actually got a great deal, so worth it. And then we drove 30 minutes to our hotel, and we could not wait to get into some comfy clothes because we were exhausted.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Wow! This is so pretty! Yeah! Whoa! Okay! We finally made it!
We made it! Oh! On our way to the castles.
We're so excited! It's gonna be so pretty! Today's gonna be mostly cloudy, sunny, and some rain.
Overcast.
We're hoping for good weather. We don't want it to be too windy.
Malfunctions.
We drove about 30 minutes to the city of Sintra for our first stop, the Palace of Pena. I know these roads look narrow here, but honestly, driving in Portugal was way easy. The colors of this castle were so vibrant. It honestly felt surreal. We learned that the castle was actually built in 1854 by a rich king who decided to build himself an extravagant home. Despite the wind and rain, we loved exploring this castle. The views were unbelievable. It was a panoramic view all the way around. We then drove another 15 minutes to the next castle, which its English name is the Moorish Castle. I then slipped on some moss, which we did not include in that video. But this was definitely more medieval vibes. This castle was built in the 8th and 9th century, so it was originally used as the base for a Portuguese army. What's funny is that this was later acquired by the same king who built the colorful Palace of Pena.
That is so cool.
From that one, Palace of Pena, over this one, and that's like one part of it. It goes all over.
Yeah, your hair. Love it.
We made it to the castles.
And look, there's the other one.
That was so beautiful, but this one's also incredible. It's a totally different vibe. It goes on for miles. It's so cool. Next up was searching for food. We finally found a hole-in-the-wall restaurant where they served us way too large of portions. We felt super awkward and trying to make it look like we ate most of it. They definitely seemed a little bit offended. So yeah, that's me putting some of my food on Ty's plate.
Really? Stop.
Our last stop of the day was Cabo de Roca. It's basically just a lookout, but the view is gorgeous. It reminded us a little bit of Big Sur on the PCH in California.
What's going on, baby? You sleepy? You're sleepy, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit of jet lag.
Bobbing, like,
Yeah. A little bit of jet lag.
Yeah, my eyes are like rolling into the back of my head.
How's your day been?
Very, very fun. We've
Exhausting.
done so much.
We really have. Love you.
So fun. I love you.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope this was helpful for you.
We have other vlogs coming soon that are way better than this one, so if you liked this one, definitely check those out. And if you like this video or any of our videos, then
Make sure to like and subscribe.
yes, this is very helpful for us. So we're excited to keep doing this. Thanks, guys.